Hey guys, this is Touhid from Touhid YouTube channel, and in this video tutorial I'm going to talk about how you can work with date and time in Python. We are going to talk about how to work with time module, date time module and calendar module. In this channel I make different kind of programming and tech related videos. So if you are new, consider to subscribe right now, and if you already subscribed, thank you very much. So while we are waiting, let's get started. Hey guys, this is Touhid once again, and in this video tutorial we are going to learn how to work with date and time in Python. Not only date and time, we are also going to learn how to work with the calendar module in Python. A Python program can handle date and time in several ways. Converting between date formats is a common core for computers. Python's time and calendar module can help us to track the time and the dates. So we need to type import time, and we can add a command here that in order to take the current time, what can we do? We can type current underscore time. We are going to take a variable. Inside the variable we are going to assign the time module, and from the time module we are going to take a time function. So to see the output, we have to print the variable. So print the current time. So click on run button, or we just can click on right button. Options, we can select the run. We just got some numbers that we don't understand. I think it's not understandable for us that what's the time. So in order to take the current time in a human readable form, what we can do, we can assign this function in other function. So from the time module we can take the local time. In the local time we are going to assign same function that we took before. So time dot time. If now we print the program, we will have a understandable format. So I'm running again. This time we got a tuple and time dot struct time, and in the time we have the year, we have the month, the day, the hour, minute, second, and so on. So what we need to do to get the time in actual format that we use in everyday life? To get the formatted time, we can take another variable, that formatted time, formatted underscore time. So in that variable we are going to assign the time, and then from the time module we need to take the src time. So in src time function we need to assign the current time. So assign the current time, and then we can print formatted time. Print formatted time. The formatted time we will get output as we wanted. So I'm going to print again. Oh, this time we got something that we can understand. So it's the Sunday, the month is the September, and then 6 is, I guess, the date, and then the time, and then the year. So now we have a formatted time and the date. So next, what we are going to learn, let's assume that we have the formatted time. So if we want the time tuple, the struct time tuple, what we should do, we can input the formatted time and we can have the output as the struct time as a time tuple. In order to get the struct time tuple, we can write a variable that struct struct time. Inside the struct time we can assign the time dot strp time, and that function, and in the strp time what we can do, we can assign some format. So let's assume that we want the same date and time that we got before from the time tuple. So at first we need to give the day, that is 6. We should assign this in a string. Let's assume that we will give the date as 6 and then the September, then the year is 2020. Now we have to assign the format. Assign the string, then we have to assign the format. We need to write a %b for the date, then %b for the month, then %y is for the year. So now if we print, we will have the same time tuple that we got before as a struct time. So print the struct time. So let's run again. We got some error that the data remain is 20. Oh, we got it. So we need to give we just need to give the last 2 digits as a year. If we run now, we will have the same struct time tuple that we got before, because we got all the things same, but we didn't assign the hour, minute and second, so we didn't got this value, and the rest of the value is same. So if you stuck somewhere, or if you think that you're not getting it, or if you're doing it the first time, you can watch the video again, and for you I will upload all the codes on the GitHub, and you can find the source code link on the description below. So now we are going to work with another module, that is date, and that module is from the datetime. So we need to import module. So from datetime import date. So we can add a command that in order to work with the date, we need this module. So we can take another variable called today, and in the today variable we are going to assign the date, and then dot function is today. So it's very easy. Now we need to print the date. So now we need to print the variable. We can type print. So let's take an f string. So f, then so let's write today is second bracket, and in that second bracket we need to assign the variable, and then close the string, and let's print the output. If we run the program, we will have a result like this. So we can see that today, so today is 2020 September 9, and the day is 6. So if we want to apart this format, like we want to take the year, and then we want to take the month, and then the day, how can we do that? So let's go, and then we can write, we can actually print that. We don't need to assign in another variable. So print, and then today dot year. So we will have the year, and then can print today dot month to take the month, and then print today dot day to take the day. So now if we run the program, we will have our desired output. As you can see here, this is the first one, the output of today, and then we got the year, and then we got the month and the day. So I think it was very easy. Well, we are going to make a simple program related to your birthday. I guess that we can know that what is your birthday. So we can take a variable called my birthday day, and then in the variable, I guess I have a spelling error, birthday, birthday. So we can type date, and then we can assign our custom date. So let's take the year that 2000 is the year, and 6 is the month, I guess, and 24 is the day. So now we can take a variable that my age equal to my birthday dot year minus date dot today dot year. Basically what we are going to do, we are going to take the year from your birthday, and we are going to take the year from today's date, and then we are going to we're just going to do the subtraction. If we format it a little bit, print, let's take a f string, I am the second bracket my age, and then years old. Now if we run the program, we will have the output, I mean our age. Oh, I am minus 20 years old. So what we can do to fix the problem is we can take a function called absolute. We can just take a function like abs, absolute value, then paste the code here. If we run the program now, we will have the positive year. I am 20 years old. I don't know that how old you are. Well, now let's learn something about the formatting. We are getting the date as today's date, and now we can change the format of the default date. So we can take a variable called formatted date, and in that variable we can take today that we assigned before. We can also take like day dot today, and from the today we can take dot strf time function, and from strf time function we need to assign the format that we want. So we can and we need to give the format in the string. So let's %d as the day, then %m for the month, and then %y for the year. We want the separator as the slash. We can assign the slash in front of month and the year. So print formatted date. Let's have a look. So our formatted date is like this. If we want to change it, like we want the hyphen, okay, let's run again. Yeah, so we got the same date in different format. Well, if we want a different format like September 6, 2020, like this, so we can just change the format like this. We can just take the copy and then date 2, and then we are going to change the format that the capital A, the small d, and then capital B, and then % here. So let's have a look to the output. So now we have the output like Sunday, the day Sunday, 6th September 2020. We can just add some space between them, so we will have a good looking output. Yeah, if we run now we have a perfect output. Let's learn how to take the time tuple or the struct time from today's date. So we can type like struct time underscore today, and then in that variable we can write today dot time tuple. Let's print the output struct time today, and now let's see the output, and we need to run the program again. So as we can see, we got the time tuple from the today's date. So if you want to see every value, we can just run a for loop. For I in struct time today, we just can print I. Let's run the program again. As we can see, we got every value from the time tuple: the year, the month, the day, and the other value. Now let's learn the calendar module. Okay, to work with the calendar module, we need to import it at first. So import calendar, and we can add a comment that in order to work with the calendar, we need this module. There's so many things. I'm going to comment it out so we can have a clear output. So now if we want to take the calendar from this year, what we can do, we can type print. In the print function, we will type calendar dot calendar, and in the calendar function we have to assign the year. So let's give this year the present year, 2020. Let's print the output. So as you can see that we have all the calendar from this year. If we want to take the calendar of this month, what we can do, we just commented it again because we want to have a clear output. So print the calendar module. From the calendar module, we can take the function month. In that function, we need to assign the year and also the month and also the current month. So 2020, the current month is 9, so we want the calendar from the September month. So let's run the program again. So voila, we have the output from the September calendar. If we want to know a year is leap year or not, what we can do, we can type calendar dot is leap. This function will give us this year is leap year or not. So we need to give the year inside that function as an input. 2020, let's check this year is leap year or not. Yeah, true, because this year is leap year. So we can also type with another year is 2000, only 2000. Run again. This is also a leap year. If we write 2001, so what is going to happen? Let's run again. 2001 is not leap year. So if we want to know the leap year between a range, what we can do, we can also type calendar dot leap days, and then we can assign year. So from 2020, how many days was leap year? So we can run the program again. So as we can see, there is 5 leap days in between 2000 and 2020. So if you have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel right now, and please turn on the bell icon to get the notification about every single video. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.